it's myself and Ivana Mignon from Catalonia Experience, that's where I met her, and Xavi Mestres, who's an actor playing piano, singing. And it starts because I was Neil in Els Joves. That's where it's the starting place. But in the last, that was hace casi 40 años. So in that time in my life, I've done many musicals in London, on the London stage. In the original casts of Wicked, Hairspray, We Will Rock You, Chicago, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I've been in Rocky Horror, many musicals. And so in the show, we just talk, have some fun through my life. And we do a lot of some songs, some from musicals, some from Neil, because in England, Neil had a musical. He was a pop star. Really? Yeah. He had some hit records, and we do some of the hit records, old 60s psychedelic records, yeah. And then also, because from an early age I used to play and sing, we just sing some songs from that I like. There's one scene which is a song from Chicago, Mr. Cellophane, and there's a lot of talking because I can't speak Catalan, so it's like a conversation with Ivana. Ivana asks me questions and we talk through. It's like what you'd call it in England, an evening with. I don't know if you have a show like that, like an interview, like a.
Yes, it's life. It's life.
Yeah, it's a talk, an evening with me to talk about. It's the best thing. It's honestly to be here in Barcelona and for the show at the Condal, and here we are at the Escenari Joan Brossa, is for a play Al Sostre, which I wrote 15 years ago, 10 years ago, and was on in the UK. But you see the Catalan production, and it's really good. It's very, very satisfying, especially because Oriol Grau, Pau Ferran, and particularly Israel Sola, the director, has really understood it better than many of the English productions did, and it's more passionate. This production here has more passion in it than any of the English productions. So it's really amazing. Exciting. Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah. It's really good. Well, I don't know. Just it's a good fun show. We all enjoy doing it, and it's funny. There's a lot of the comedy from Els Joves in it. I'm going to do the original routine, the original sketch that Neil did before Els Joves, because when I was a teenager, I was doing the Neil character, and it was my act. It was my comedy act, and Els Joves on television only came 5-6 years later. So I was doing the character already for 6 years. So what I'm going to do is some very old material. So the sketch, the original Neil sketch, how Neil first was on stage trying to sing a song. Yeah. And so there's some comedy as well as it's not just all songs. There's some comedy in it as well.